No, nena wana she. No, nena wana she. No, nena wana she. No nena wena she, no nena wena she, no nena wena she, no nena wena she. When will you wake up? 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 Aho shinawana honata, aho shinawana. Hey, I opened with that song so you would understand that sometimes you are and sometimes you aren't awake. As much as you talk and say that you are, or you have been, or you've done the work, sometimes we're looking at you and we're hearing the words that you say, and your words don't match up with your heart, with your feet. They just don't match up. Aho. So they don't match up, and you know they don't match up. There are people, in the last 2 days, somebody reached out for somebody else and said, so-and-so needs help. She's here, blah, 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 blah. I don't know who that person is who needs help. I don't know what she needs. But if she wants something, she'll ask for my information and reach out. I don't go around chasing clients or chasing people who say they need help. I don't like the word need, because there's no doing in the word need. There's wanting and waiting, and I'm going to pray to God, and God's going to answer my my prayers, but you don't do anything to help yourself. That woman has not reached out to me, didn't ask for my number. The woman who's interceding for her has no business interceding for her. Unless she wants to give her my number or my website or my email address. Had another lady call me yesterday, reach out to me through Facebook, said she needed help. She was in trouble in her first chakra, and I walked her back through when the trouble started. And money's an issue. Well, that was in the root chakra, so money is an issue. Money, well-being. So I tell her what she needs to do to create an appointment with me, and I gave her literally a $350 discount, $300 discount. And guess what? Haven't heard hiding her hair from her, so I don't schedule nothing. If that person calls me, there's no appointment until you exchange of energies. So what is it that you really want? Or what is it that you need? Do you pay attention to the language that you use? Are you noticing how you speak? I feel, and there's a lot of well-meaning healers who do the same thing. They use that same language when they're talking about, I'm gonna manifest. I've been dreaming. I've been making lists. I've been. I have it, seen or unseen. I have known it for a lifetime. I don't need anything. If I want something, I ask for it. I'm right now I'm making lunch. I have a sweet potato that's cooking. I didn't need a sweet potato. I wanted a sweet potato, so I took the sweet potato that I had and I put it to cook so I could have a good lunch. Do I need to eat a sweet potato? No, but I probably want to eat so I can feel better. If I want a coffee, I'll have a coffee. If I want to drink water, I'll drink water. I don't wait till I'm in need, till I want to have my needs met. Why don't you meet your needs by doing and wanting what you want to meet them with? I don't understand. I'm totally confused. And I'm not really confused. I'm calling out what I'm experiencing. So this morning I had a meeting with a beautiful lady named Martha Childers, and we went up to this place above her property. We did a hike where we're going to reassemble a medicine wheel, and the view was of the village of Sedona, Bell Rock, Courthouse Butte, Castle Rock, Cathedral Rock. I could see Thunder Mountain from there. I could see all of Sedona, and it was beautiful. And she didn't need to take me up there. She wanted to take me up there to show me, because she understood who and what I am, how and what I carry with regards to medicine. We sat down on a rock and prayed on a rock that's a petroglyph, and it had the woolly mammoth on there, and it had these what looked like lines. And she didn't quite understand what they were, I think, but they turned out to be the volcanoes that is up on that hill where that rock is. There's volcano. That is a volcano, the mountain we were on. So, and the indigenous people drew that into the rock thousands of years ago. And there was the woolly mammoth. Proof positive of what a lot of people talk about. It didn't come from space. It didn't come from up here. It came from the earth. Earth, are you grounded? Are you earth-based? Are you up in your ether, up in your stinking thinking of, I need, and I gotta, and I want to, and what is it that you want? Really, what is it that you want, really? This woman called me yesterday, says she wanted a healing. Not heard from her, so she doesn't want it, really. She knows more than me. That's okay. She deserves to know more than me. The woman who's interceding for her friend has no business interceding for her friend other than giving her friend my phone number and telling her who I am, and let her friend do her work. Let her friend walk her walk, if she walks her talk at all, if she has any talk at all. How many of you are walking your talk or just talking your talk? You're up in your head and you're stinking thinking, but you're not in your body, you're not in your heart, you're not in your fire, your fuego, your esteemed self, you're not in your water, your connection to self and others, you're not in your earth, in your well-being. How many of you make yourself sick because you don't know how to be in your body? Augmented breast cancer, smoking, drinking, eating, overeating, shopping, posing naked, half naked on the internet so you can get attention with your daddy issues. Nobody wants to see that. They might want to see that, but I understand what that is. And if you don't like it, too bad. If what I say is rubbing you the wrong way, I'm rubbing you the right way. You need to go inside. Well, I don't know what you need. I want to go inside and understand what it is that makes me tick, how it is that I am, where it was that I was disconnected when I was disconnected at that young age of 5 years old, and why. What is your why? Do you know what your why is? Hey, ask yourself that question. Do you know what your why is? And please don't make a story around it. Go back. Go back. Go do the soul journey. The soul journey work. I can do that with you. I can take you to that place. I can pull the thread of what it is that happened to you way back when. Lots of people sit down and talk to me about that. And that's how we do it. I can rattle and drum too, but in the conversation, you hear those words come out of your mouth of what happened, of where the why is and what the why is. There's a reason I'm set up the way I'm set up today. See the light that keeps shining through, the sun shines through, because I am the light that shines. With or without that sun, I am the light that shines. I've brought forth that child from 5 years old and integrated him with a man. How many of you men are whiny or latching onto your partners or telling your partners what to do and what not to do? How many of you live in fear that she might leave? Well, if you stop behaving that way, she might not leave. How about that? Nobody wants to be with somebody who's childish. They want to be with somebody who's playful and childlike. Hey, I hope that someday I meet those requirements and I'm childlike and that I've stepped away from my childishness. Men, if you want to be with that person, be with that person, but learn how to be with yourself first. And if you don't know how to be with that person, with yourself first, leave that person alone and stop bothering her or him or whatever. Fix the issue in the tissue. What is your why? I will ask you this question. Oishino. 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 Oishino asks 4 times. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to go inside and to heal the child within? Using the Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. Whichever way you say that to that child, bring that child forth and allow that child to hug your neck and hug that child so hard it's as if she or he never left. The hole that you've been experiencing your whole life is important, because when you do the integration work with that child that you left behind because that child didn't know how to deal with the emotional body at the time, they don't know. When you finally bring that person forward and integrate, you will be WHOLE. How many are trying to fill something that they don't know how to fill? That they don't know what the why is, so there's no way they're going to be able to fill that hole, HOLE. Go back and bring the child forward. If you want my help, I can help you. Bring that child forward. Integrate that child into your life now. They say you can't go back. You can't go back as the child, but you can go back as the adult and get the child and bring them forward and become integrated. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So I'm not gonna sing this out. I'm gonna smudge with a little juniper from here in the Four Cornered area that I brought home over the summer. Oh shit! And my clothes were smoking in the pipe. Oh shit! Oh shit! Allow the sun to come through. No nena buena she, no nena buena she, no nena buena she, no nena buena she. When will you wake up? When will you wake up? When will you wake up? When? Hoshi nakate hoshi naka hoshi. Aya nakate hoshi nake. My name is Walking Crow, and this is the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. I am the Transformational Sacred Drum Medicine. I embody what is, what I am, who I am, and my why has been healed. I hope.